Welcome to the show. My name's Chris and I cover technology from an Australian perspective. Please subscribe, it's free. Hello YouTube, I hope I am live, and let me just do a quick check of the video, and we're all good. All right, so apologies if there's any technical glitches with this one, because yes, as Sensei Shredder said, it's my first one, and Gaffer, all will be revealed. And thank you for joining me, I really do appreciate it. And hopefully, look, this will be the start of something new, something I do weekly, maybe Tuesday, maybe Wednesday, 8 o'clock. Watch this space. If you haven't already subscribed, it's again absolutely free and it genuinely supports the channel. Like right now, I've got the Kia Niro outside that I'm reviewing for a week, and that's possible because, well, you get subscribers and companies like Kia say, hey, have this car for a week and have a play with it. So, you know, really do appreciate it, and trying to give you fun content, educational content, and stuff that's, you know, succinct to the point, and you know, is engaging and all that sort of stuff. So this is going to be a shorter video, and I'll be just speaking to a few things about why my channel name has changed, and how I got to that point basically, and YouTube memberships. And that's significant because, well, until the last 3 years or so, I've had Patreon, I still have Patreon, but YouTube memberships is a new way for people to actually engage with this channel. So hang around to hear maybe how you can support that, you know, in different ways. So yesterday I did a dress rehearsal with this live stream, by the way, for my patrons, and it was a disaster. And so fingers crossed this goes a lot better. Keep the questions and comments coming, and I will do a question and suggestion at the end of this video today, at this live stream rather. And I'll definitely try to answer as much as I can. And then maybe tomorrow night we'll do another live stream, bit more sort of, I think we should talk about Tesla AI Day, because there's a bit to unpack with the Tesla AI Day, if I could actually enunciate my words and say them clearly. First up, name change. Why? Well, in a word, basically, there's two trains of thought with using your own name as your YouTube name. Okay, it enables you to do whatever you want to do, and to date, that's what I've done. When I set up YouTube many years ago, it was for basically my memories that I created with my family. The first video, I think, was a Halloween video. Maybe it was a family holiday, something like that. And just so you know, right now, moving forward from this date forward, this channel is just purely going to be about technologies, like electronic things. Okay, so that's electric vehicles, that's mobile phones and gadgets, and home theater, and other things that I really interest me, and it's my passion. This is my passion. This is my serious hobby. And I'll still cover, I think, renewables, and so long as there's in that technological sort of space. And if you know someone, by the way, who actually can get me up like a wind turbine, one of those big, dirty, great big huge ones, I'd love to do that. And so on and so forth. But moving forward, I won't actually be doing those family videos. They'll be on a brand new channel, which I'm yet to name and find some sort of, you know, thing for. But basically, yeah, that will shift over there. So this will be purely what we're calling now Electric Chris. And in the square brackets, you still got my name. And my thinking behind this was that in the last 3-4 years, where I've done this as a serious side hobby, I've grown subscribers because of the videos that I do. And so I think that that says a lot. That loyalty means a lot. Branding and all that sort of jazz also means a lot. And to date, I haven't had any sort of, well, my catch cry, you know, the big good big green, that's one thing, but I haven't had a brand. Okay, so Electric Chris is one way of doing that. So I had some graphic artists create a few different logos for me, and I shortlisted them and I've created them, and that's what you're currently seeing now on my channel. And I hope that, you know, you'll stay with me, and all the changes I'm about to speak to today will actually, you know, if you just want to stay subscribed on YouTube, great. It's great. Please stay there. But also there's other ways you can do it as well. So yeah, I went with Electric Chris to give myself, you know, bit more recognition. It's a bit more catchy, let's say, and there's some exciting changes afoot. So what is going to be changing? And you may have noticed if you looked at my channel today, there would have been like a join button. And if you clicked on that, you would have seen me doing a quick little video explaining the 3 different tiers, and I'm about to explain to you now. And the first one is this, and it's called Zippy. And this is your entry-level version, or supporting membership that you can actually do through YouTube. And I get that not everyone likes jumping over to Patreon. In the past, they were only in US dollars. It's now Australian dollars, by the way, but it used to be in US dollars. But yeah, you're stepping outside YouTube, which doesn't make people necessarily comfortable. The other thing also with Patreon was they used to, whenever you joined, let's say you would join on the 29th of the month, and then in 2 days' time was the 1st of the month, they would charge you on the day you join, and they would then charge you at the start of every single month thereafter. That's the recurring payment system. They've just fixed that. So that's great and awesome and all. And I'll still keep Patreon going. But nonetheless, I understand that people, they don't feel that, well, that American company or Patreon or whatever that entity that sits outside YouTube is something that they want to work with. And so by staying in YouTube and doing memberships, it's just another way in which you can help support the channel. So thinking about Zippy, again, this is the entry level one, and for that you get custom badges, and as you progress over time, those badges change. And as you can see down here on this little bit of screen, that's what they look like. And there's also the emojis. Oops, wrong way. That way. And I tell you, this is going to be rough, didn't I? Anyway, so if you have joined to be a member, you get to use them to actually signify that, hey, you're actually one of the special crew who's helping to support this work that I do here. And so that's level 1, shall we say. Okay, that's your Zippy level. Next one is Sparky. I like this one. I might call my car Sparky next. Anyway, and with Sparky, they also get the same badges and emojis that I just spoke to, but they also actually get exclusive access to like photos and status updates that only they can see. And that's through the community page on YouTube. So like if you're on your mobile phone, for instance, you're scrolling through and you get video suggestions and you get shorts, and you might get a photo of something. That's where they appear. Now, if you actually have joined as a member and you're at that, Sparky level, you're going to see it there, and only you can see that. And any tier above that, you can see it as well. But nonetheless, it's unique and special, and it's something that I'll be doing quite regularly. Don't know how regularly, but I'm pretty certain regularly, because there's always something that's going on every day, isn't there? There really is. And the next one is Mega Charge. Let me just get that little slide up, Chris. Make sure I'm pressing the right buttons. Here we go. It's magic. There we are. Magic. Mega Charge. Now, this is the ultimate level. And you know what? This is actually what you can get on Patreon. And you actually get access to the Patreon news that I do every week. Yeah. Every week for this year. We're 3/4 of the way through the year now. Or 2/3, excuse me. Math. And we're 2/3 of the way through this year, and the patrons have been getting weekly news episodes from me, and by joining at this level, you get to see those news episodes. And so there'll be a brand new playlist which you're able to see. You don't need to be a YouTube member to join it, but you can't click on the video and watch it. You can see a little thumbnail, but you won't be able to see the content. So tomorrow I'll actually go back in time and actually move all the videos over, so that if you become like at that Mega Charge level, you can actually go back and watch all those videos. So maybe you might find that interesting. And PS, if you do join that level this Sunday, we're doing a meetup. We're doing a Patreon meetup, which you're very welcome to join. But details are on those 2 different levels, 2 different platforms. Yeah, so that's going to be in Melbourne. So apologies for anyone who's around Australia. I don't have any future plans right now to be somewhere, but I guess, look, here's another news flash for you. I will be at Fully Charged Live in Sydney in a special capacity. Can I just say? That's all I'm going to say. But I'll be in Sydney at Fully Charged Live, and then maybe in November next year, I'm pretty certain I'll be over at the Australian Electric Vehicle Association conference for there. So yeah, there's 2 different places I'll be interstate, and I'll try to do meetups and stuff like that. And you know, this will be the 2nd time this year with Patreon. I'm doing a live meetup, and you know, we did it with the Ioniq 5, and you know, everyone got to have a bit of a drive. And we've got the Kia Niro electric right now, and you can have a go in that one too to see what it's like. And this is the GT line one, so it's got the auto summon sort of thingy with the parking, the whole kit, the lovely sound system. It's honestly like the Kia EV6, but a wee bit smaller and cheaper, just a little, only a little bit. So that's currently the status of where things are at. And again, remember, you don't have to join it. You still can get free YouTube content from me, but you just don't get access to those other sort of perks that you get. So having said all that, it's probably a great time to sort of throw it over to questions. And I need to start looking at the screen to see your questions. So you're going to get a bit of a portrait from me, and I'm going to be rotating, and I will go through your questions as I best can. Yeah. So we've got lighting is good, background is interesting without drawing the eye. And that was from, well, we got Sensei. Thanks, Sensei. Whoever you are, thank you for your suggestions. You're frequently in contact with me, and it's I love the stuff you feed me. Thank you. Gaffer, thanks, mate. Yes, I try. You know, this is the thing I do on this channel. I try to always have good production value and don't just rush out content. Really dislike that. Okay. Yes, got my fully charged tickets booked. Fantastic. I've booked accommodation flights already, and I'll be up in Sydney enjoying that and covering that because I've got 2 different roles there. I'm spilling too much beans, aren't I? Anyway, H2 Rider. So hang on, you've got the Harley Davidson Livewire from memory, and you're in Perth. Does that mean you're riding all the way over here? That's quite impressive. Comment below. That's what you're doing. That's a long ride, a boring ride. Up until a few years ago, I used to ride a motorbike, right? And I still love to do it when I can, but I don't want anymore. If I used to ride on a motorbike for more than a few hours, I'm done. I'm really done. Okay, so that's essentially what all this video was going to be about anyway. And you're in New South Wales, you've got the Kona. Okay, well, nice. Very good. There's someone around here who's also got the Kona EV, and also there's another one who's got the Ioniq 5 in white, and they live around me in Sydenham area. And I know there's someone on here who's actually from Sydenham. And yeah, let me just roll backwards. It's Stuart. Hi, Stuart. So yeah, thank you for joining me here tonight. And yeah, I need to actually jump back into all those vehicles I've previously reviewed and actually get some decibel readings. I didn't want to bother the media reps that I know to say, hey, I just need to jump in the car for like 10, 20 minutes to a quick drive and get those decibel levels. But you get the idea. I don't want to use someone else's time. And hey, we've also got Ross, who's also local. Hey, Ross. So yeah, look, I've got a lot of content in the cam right now. I've got like 3 videos that I need to desperately edit and do. And so over the next week, I'll be publishing them over time. But I think, look, maybe tomorrow night I'll definitely do a live stream talking about the High Court case and where that is at, because today was a significant date, and there's one more significant date in the very near future, and I'll give a bit of a timeline and update as to what that is looking like. You've been seeing a Polestar 2 in the area. Agreed. I think, is that the bronze Goldie one? I'm pretty certain it was, but I'm really surprised there's one over this side of town. If ever I've been over the other side of town, I sometimes see the Polestar 2s around, but it's great to see a lot of variation going on. And one of my producers on Patreon, hello, Adam. How are the car mats and the Y going? They are going great. I've cleaned the car properly once since getting it brand new, and I've had 3 rentals now in the Tesla Model Y, and the mats, I'll leave a link down below after this video, are working out really brilliantly. Like, just been able to rip them out, and it sounds really savage. Just take them out the car and being able to wash them and quickly wipe them down and put them back in is so much easier than vacuuming. it's a really awesome thing. Ross is just saying that there's actually a black Polestar 2 in the area. So again, it's great seeing variety around. And last time I went to the rapid chargers in Airport West, there was a variety of electric vehicles there too, from Mercedes, the EQS. Someone had the Volvo XC40, which I've got online from Volvo at the end of this month. This is great seeing variety in Australia. It really is. Gaffer, mate, got himself it is a good looking car, isn't it? And have you seen the Polestar 3? Yeah, that's a great looking car. I can't wait to see this out in Australia, because this is what we need. We need choice, and not everyone's into Tesla. Tesla's got its faults, it's got its bonuses. I love autopilot. Oh my gosh, I love the infotainment screen. It's the best in the business. Electric motors, battery management, great. Interior, pretty damn boring if you ask me. I'll do a full review soon, but nonetheless, it's kind of like what if you could mash cars together and make the Homer Simpson sort of car, mate, you would have your best electric vehicle in the world, wouldn't you? You really would. Electric Night Rider says there's a BYD Atto at the charging station on Sunday. There's an Atto 3 in Melbourne. I need to get onto that. A friend of mine's actually getting one, but they haven't got it yet. So that's my way of actually getting a review done, because so far BYD have given me a little bit of a cold shoulder, which is annoying me. But yeah, there you go. Sometimes these are the breaks. All right. Okay. Well, I think we're going to be wrapping it up right now. Short one's a good one, I say. Just succinct to the point. That's the way I like to operate. So check out for the thumbnail. Let me know if this has been obviously informative and worthwhile, and you want to be seeing a bit more commentary, live reactions like this. I'll still be doing the weekly news for Patreon, and also for the $10 mega charge sort of YouTube memberships here. And if you can get out Sunday, in Melbourne somewhere, you'll be able to catch up to me and ask me a bazillion questions, which can be offline, and I can talk more about the High Court case, which I can't do publicly. Again, being the defendant, I've got to be careful. I really, really do. All right, Gaffer loves his Tesla, definitely. I can't now, really cannot now, in any way, shape, or form, go back to a nice car. We've still got one nice car left in our family, and it's on the way out. It really is. I'm getting bombarded by a lot of garbage comments from some sort of dating site. So I'll declare those comments up after this video. Good times, good times. Yep, definitely spam, sensei. Okay, all right. Look, again, thank you so much for your support. And if you, again, just subscribe, that's awesome. If you like my content, share it on your socials, comment down below, all that usual stuff. And I'll see you soon, yeah?